Most people are overwhelmed when they think of getting ready for their retirement. First, it starts with getting the foundation of your income, which is Social Security, laid properly. Next, building upon that foundation so that your need for income is being fully met throughout your retirement life. Also using advanced tax planning strategies to help you hang on to more of your money. At Latour Asset Management, we assist our clients in all these areas. Our goal is to help our clients realize their retirement goals and dreams. Call us today. We can help.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're live in Cabool. National anthem now. Ava Bear football coming up next.
Accounting for, keeping track of. The good descriptions for Paul Wade at Paul Wade and Associates of Ava. Paul Wade and Associates of Ava, your certified public accounting. Great bookkeeping, great accounting, great advice, and a great fan. That's Paul Wade and Associates. Phone number 417-683-2319. That's 417-683-2319. In Ava, Missouri. Hard to find bigger Ava Bear football fans than Doug Miller and the crew at Miller Lawn Service. Miller Lawn Service, providing the people of Cause Country with lawn care, lawn maintenance, and in the wintertime, snow removal, de-icing, and more. Call Doug today at 543-2294. That's 417-543-2294 for Miller Lawn Service. Let us take care of your lawn.
The best selection of appliances and home furnishings. It's Long Dollar Furniture and Appliances. Great prices on top brands. Long Dollar Furniture and Appliance, whether it's your kitchen, laundry room, bedroom, living room, Long Dollar Furniture and Appliance, 683-3424. That's 683-3424, Long Dollar Furniture and Appliance.
Hi, this is Wes Davis from Town & Country Bank. We don't just have branches, we have roots. Roots that run deep throughout the communities we serve. That is why so many people continue to trust us for all of their agricultural business needs. Whether you are in the market for a farm or the cattle and equipment to work it, Town & Country Bank has a financial solution. Stop by one of our area locations and visit with our friendly team to find the right solution for your banking needs. Town & Country Bank, smart, friendly solutions. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS 1975714.
At Rick's Roofing, we have expanded our business. We are now dozing for timber and other excavating work, skid steer work, some brush hogging, brush mulching, also helping you build your driveway, building houses or shop pads, backhoe work, septic work, and dump truck gravel hauling. Free quotes. And, of course, we're still taking care of your roofing needs, too. 683-8081. That's 683-8081 for Rick's Roofing, LLC.
Now's the time to get a great deal on proven Kubota farming equipment. Tractors that are adaptable and versatile, hay tools that are backed by a 2-year warranty, and durable sidekick utility vehicles and SSV skid steers. The Kubota agricultural lineup is built right, built ready. Get Kubota hay tools for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months. Now through September 30th. Go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
Head on over to Edsler and Harper Farm Equipment located in Mountain Grove, your local Kubota dealer.
Hello, football fans. Welcome in here to another night of Friday night action on Cause Radio and also watching on TDHmedia.net. Tyler Watterson, Cooper Emmerich here, and the Ava Bears trying to do something tonight they haven't done all season, and that's win 2 in a row here at the pit in Cabool. Last week for the Ava Bears, Cooper, we didn't touch the ball at all the first quarter, but boy, the second and third, we sure made up for it.
Yeah, it was weird. Outside of that first quarter, we actually held fair to under 100 yards rushing. But that first quarter, yeah, like you said, it was probably 10-2 possession time, maybe.
Yeah, it was very odd, but then Ava went on cruise control in the second half and ended up winning that game very handily over the Bobcats and there. And for the Cabool Bulldogs, they played Liberty last week, and Liberty did Liberty things. They scored 61 on the Bulldogs, final score of 61-14. Now, this is a place here in a venue that the Ava Bears came to a couple years ago, and that's when they recovered 4 onside kicks. No, that's not an exaggeration. In the ball game, picking up a victory over the Ava Bears. So Ava's trying to go back-to-back wins here. We'll see if they can do it. We're getting closer to kickoff. You're listening to Cause Radio and also watching on TDHmedia.net.
Hi, folks. This is Jay Loveland at Jay Loveland Auto Sales, and I'd like to invite you all to our new setup in Mountain Grove. We have a great inventory of affordable cars, trucks, and SUVs conveniently located right next to Walmart and Burger King. Find us also online at jlovelandautosales.com or 417-349-4444. And remember, at J. Loveland Auto Sales, we always do the right thing.
If you're looking for ways to save, we got discounts every day.
5 shredded or chunk cheese, 2 for $5. Town and Country Supermarket in Ava, Missouri. Bumpy soft twist white bread, 2 for $3. And Pillsbury Brand's biscuits, 2 for $5. Town and Country, Ava, Missouri.
We got discounts every day.
Hello, football fans. Dan here at the Healthcare Enrollment Center in Ava. Proud of our community and young people, especially the athletes, the cheerleaders, the band, and everyone involved behind the scenes. We're happy to provide affordable coverage on the marketplace for individuals and families, and also Medicare for age 65 and older. Just give us a call at 683-1035. That's 683-1035. Go Bears!
Well, looks like we got a coin toss going on right now. What'd you see, Cooper?
I believe, I don't know that they've flipped it yet, Tyler. Maybe I missed something. Okay, looks like they did, and the Bull won the toss. They'll take it.
All right, so let's talk about some guys we're going to watch for in the game tonight. First of all, we're going to start with our 2 players of the game last week, our Impression Floral players of the game. Freshman quarterback Aiden Lane making his 2nd start this evening, and boy, did he have a nice debut there. Of course, he's gotten in the mix since the Salem game, played also in Houston in relief of Ashton Stout. Ashton Stout is back tonight. He will be a starting wide receiver, a position he is very familiar with. He was that last year. Next player we're looking at, Carter Mahan. He was a tackling machine last week, Cooper. I believe Coach Merrifield told me 21 tackles is what they ended up having him for. Just an absolute machine there for the Bears on the defensive side of the ball. And then not really a player to watch, but a unit here, the kickoff team. And the reason why Cabool likes to kick the onside kick every single time. We're having analytics at the high school level here, Cooper.
It's incredible, and you heard Coach Merrifield there in the pregame show say, we could surprise them with the onside kick, too. Basically what he was saying, I don't think we'll see it here to start the game, but something to keep an eye on.
Maybe give them a little taste of their own medicine, I believe, was his words in that. But, yes, when Cabool, it was the first time, I believe, in 11 years that they had beaten the Ava Bears. And that was mainly because 4 extra possessions they got in the ballgame by recovering onside kicks. And so Ava kicking team up first. Ava in their white-on-white uniforms for your fashion report. Cabool blue jerseys with black pants. Friday Night Lights, beautiful sunset there in the background. And Blakely is ready. Tyson and the camera crew ready. Monica's ready back at the radio. Here we go. And it is kicked off, and Blakely watches it sail into the end zone, and a touchback. Cabool has it 1st and 10 next.
It's Ava Building Supply, your one-stop shop for all your home improvement and hardware supplies, offering a huge selection of interior and exterior paints, plumbing, heating, and electrical supplies, power tools, lawn and garden products, and much, much more. Our staff has the experience and knowledge to answer any of your questions about our products or your home improvement needs at Ava Building Supply, Mansfield Home Centers, where we stop to shop.
Cabool will come out, it looks like, in shotgun. And big Tyler Fleetwood for Cabool. He is a guy that is nearing 1,000 yards rushing on the season. Looks like they're going to go on 2. It's a handoff to Fleetwood, and we stack them right there at the line of scrimmage. Good job there on the interior. Luke Little, it looks like, the man, standing him up. And, boy, a half yard, if anything, gained there. And Fleetwood, again, coming into the game over 920 yards rushing. That pregame show, Football Night in God's Country, that's where you heard the interview with Coach Tyler Spittler, and there's the doctors pointing out, Rocky and Clint. That's how you win an interesting bet. The only SCA football title belongs to Cabool. Back in '68, I believe it is. There's your trivia for the night. It'll be counterplay to the wing side up top, and Carter Mahan is there, wrapped him up. And that is a nice tackle on the ball carry, I believe, Owen Casper. They got two pretty good backs there through the Bulldogs. Fleetwood, he's the main workhorse-type back, and they also like to try to get you on the edges with Owen Casper. And 2 runs and only 1 yard gained here by the Bulldogs. So it sets up a 3rd and 9, and you got an opportunity for Ryland Dixon and this pass rush to really get after it here. Back in the shotgun. This is Braxton McCall. McCall gets the snap, rolling out to his right, throws it out pattern, and a little bit low of the intended target. He was going to Casper that time. And it'll be 4th and 9, and you would think a punting situation here, Coop. Nice 3 and out by the Bears defense.
Yeah, I have to assume they'll punt this. Of course, never know. But, good first possession. Much better than we started the game against there last week as Mahan, Luke Little there, and then good pass defense. We should get the ball close to midfield.
See Ashton Stout there back in his linebacker spot. And, boy, a low punt. Cabool somehow gets it off. And Grady Goss bobbles it, picks it back up, now trying to take off and run with it. Has a seam and gets tackled at the Cabool 30-yard line. Great field position for the Bears next. No score early first quarter.
With COVID-19 still here and flu season approaching, the Douglas County Health Department wants you to know we are offering the flu vaccine and also the COVID-19 vaccine for free by appointment while supplies last. Call us at 417-683-4174. That's 683-4174 to schedule an appointment. And remember, we have other services too, such as getting birth certificates, water sample kits, blood pressure and body mass index readings, WIC, and help with quitting tobacco. Douglas County Health Department, proud supporters of the Ava Bears.
Hayden Lane on the quarterback keeper, and he picks up a 1st down and more. And the first snap of the game, they were looking for a quick slant to Ashton Stout. It wasn't there, and what a wise move. The quarterback does not force the ball. Instead, does a little scramble drill and finds some positive yardage. And now we have a Cabool Bulldog down on the ground, and he looks to be shaken up a little bit. And we're going to take an injury timeout here. Cabool Bulldog player down. We're in the first quarter, 10-11 on the clock. Ava ball, no score.
Hey, Ava Bear fans, this is Trish Watterson with Show Me Real Estate. The market has been changing. It's very important that you have local experts who know the market trends and can help you guide you through the buying and selling process. Visit either our Show Me Real Estate locations in Ava or in Mansfield, and one of our team members would be happy to help you along your buying or selling journey. Like us on Facebook and stay up to date with our new properties hitting the market in your area. That's Show Me Real Estate, serving the entire Southwest Missouri area.
Hello, Bear fans. This is Blake Miller at Stockman's Bank. Stockman's Bank proudly offers a full range of deposit and loan products to support both consumer and commercial needs. And whether you're at home or at the ballgame cheering on the Bears, you can check updates and activity on your checking or savings account with our Stockman's Bank mobile app. Take your balance information with you wherever you go. Stockman's Bank, proud past, exciting future, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
And the Bulldog that was shaken up was Austin Daniel. Now, he was going to be maybe a guy that got some snaps at quarterback tonight. We've certainly seen him warming up a bunch during the pregame, but he definitely shaken up on the play and coming off. And the Ava offense, 1 play, and how many yards on the carry for Lane?
16 yards, and it looked like almost a broken play there for a second, but Aiden Lane, slippery, as you heard Coach Merrifield say, and spun out of that to pick up 16.
Very good escapability there in the pocket. It'll be 1st and 10, ball on the 15-yard line, running the option. It'll hand off to Grady Goss and has a little bit of a hole, picks up 4-ish on the play. And it'll be 2nd down and about 6, and this Ava offense already knocking on the doorstep here inside the red zone and trying to get off to a fast start here. on senior night at the pit. Seen a lot of football in my days at Cabool, and I got to tell you, this is the best shape I've ever seen the field in.
Yeah, the field looks really nice. Had a pretty sunset tonight, too. It's the first time I've really been here probably in 12 years.
Usually just a sloppy, muddy mess. It is a pitch play to Dixon up top. It looks like a touchdown run, and it's going to be touchdown ABA. Ryland Dixon made that look like a walkthrough there. Had some great blocking up top. We sealed off the outside, and Dixon almost able to do a trot into the end zone.
Yeah, Thomas Merritt out there, I think on the very end, picking up that block to pretty much let Dixon walk in, as you said. So good start for the Bears.
That is a touchdown at the 9:22 mark. There. How many yards on the run, you said?
11-yard touchdown run.
Dixon, boy, he's been a touchdown machine this year. Blakely on for the extra point. And snaps there, hold down, kick is up, and Jeremiah Blakely does it again at the 9:22 mark of the first quarter. Our score, Bears 7, Bulldogs 0.
Travis Smith is our state representative. And Travis Smith, old football coach himself, is very proud of the Ava Bears and all of the Ava athletes. Your state representative of the 155th, Travis Smith, saluting the Ava Bear football team, volleyball squad, all the kids at Ava High School. A salute from State Representative Travis Smith.
Mill Country Title, serving the title insurance and closing needs of the Ozarks, bringing security and peace of mind to all of your real estate transactions. Let us handle your next close. Mill Country Title, located at 307 Springfield Road here in Ava, Missouri. And our phone number, 417-683-1907. If you're looking to buy or sell, Mill Country Title, serving your real estate needs here in Cause Country.
Just was at Mill Country Title earlier today, visiting with Holly and Jamie. And got Coach Quackenbush and his wife. Officially moved back down to Ava. Hunter Hall with a little squib kick, and Cabool recovers it on their own 46-yard line. So what do we say? Fight fire with fire. Coach Merrifield tried the onside kick there, and unfortunately didn't get that real high or funny bounce that you're trying to get when you do those onside kicks.
No, and it was pretty cool because Blakely was still turned around as if he was getting ready. So kind of a fake on the onside before it happened, and you're right, that ball didn't hit any rocks or anything. That was about as true of a hop as you could have.
No, just kicked it too good, did Hunter. 4 wide receivers, 2 at each side here for the Bulldogs. 1st and 10 from their own 46. Play action pass. Has to evade some pressure. Now rolling here is McCall, and he'll just throw it away as Ashton Stout was closing in on him. And again, good defense by the Bears, and Braxton McCall had a guy in his hip pocket there. I believe it was Mahan or Lakey right as soon as the snap happened. And it'll be 2nd down and 10. And the Bears defense here so far, 4 plays, and they've only given up 1 yard.
Yeah, that was Mahan who almost had him. I thought he was going to get him to the ground. Mahan, in particular, last week, something I noticed, he is rushing, bull rushing that center hard. And he came up to the booth last week. Very, very strong young man.
Here's 2 receivers up top, 1 at the bottom. It'll be a handoff to Fleetwood, and tripped over his own lineman. You've seen that. It looked like Luke Little had drove the offensive lineman for Cabool, number 57, Randall Weatherman, a couple yards back, and it looked like his back heel there tripped up Fleetwood and kind of got him an assist on the tackle there from the Bulldog lineman, and that makes it 3rd down at about 12.
Our line is dominating at least through the first couple of plays.
It all starts up front, cliche but true. 3rd and 12. 2 wingbacks, 2 receivers. And the gun is McCall. It'll be a little jet sweep handoff, and Ashton Stout, great defensive play, comes up and makes the tackle on Fleetwood. No gain on the play. And it'll be 4th down and 12, and so 6 plays, and the Bulldogs have -1 yard.
Yeah, really good run defense in particular. Now 4th down and 11. I guess we're close to midfield, and they don't necessarily have to throw it, but you have to be prepared for a pass play here.
Casper is the main punter. He's the one who's back deep. Grady Goss will go back for the Bears. Kick is up. It is a low spiral. Takes a couple bounces. Gigi will pick it up. Makes the man miss. Stays on his feet across the 30. Grady Goss across the 40 now. Nimbling in and out. And a nice return of about 20 yards there for Gigi. Able to have it 1st and 10 from the 45. They lead 7-0 early first.
Hello, Bear fans. This is Garrett Chapman with Century Bank of the Ozarks. At Century Bank, we specialize in farm, business, consumer, and residential lending. Our experienced loan officers have a great reputation for providing fast and friendly service to the community. Century Bank is locally owned, and we are proud to have served the Ozarks for over 125 years. Let Century Bank of the Ozarks help you build a brighter future. Go Bears! Century Bank of the Ozarks, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Lane gets the snap, hands it off to Grady Goss, and the Bulldogs pile tries to push him back, but forward progress will put the ball near midfield. They're going to spot him at about the 49, and it'll be 2nd down and 8. Ava going right to left here on your radio dial. Got Hunter Hall split out wide, Ashton Stout down here, and now we're going to move Rylan Dixon into a slot receiver look. So Ava wanted to throw on their first play of the game, but it wasn't there. And again, more passes being implemented into the offense. Playbook is starting to expand here. Back to pass is Lane. He's under pressure. He's rolling out. Got him one man to make miss, and he cannot. Good open field tackle there by the Bulldog linebacker. It was Casper coming in. Almost looked like he was a quarterback spy deal where his only assignment was watching what Lane did with the football. And it'll be a loss of about 4. And it'll make it 3rd and long. So Lane not taking care of the football there. His initial read not open. And we've seen him tuck it and try to scramble a couple times.
Yeah, Jeff Becky, the junior, brought in pursuit too. So loss of 4, 3rd down and long, and we're packed in a little tighter this time.
Yeah, bunch everybody in tight. 6:16 on the clock. Ava leading. It is play action pass. Lane back to throw. Little wheel route to Dixon. Stops on a dime. Look at him do a little juke step. And he's got a 1st down and more out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. Nice little pocket there formed. Done a good job inside. Mahan, Little, Snelson providing an Evans a nice clean pocket to step up and throw in.
Yeah, 22 yards there. A nice job. Dixon kind of just slowly coming out of the backfield, kind of like a wheel route, and then makes a couple guys look silly.
Whoop.
Yeah.
Whoop. Dixon's fun to watch in the open field. 1st and 10, ball at the 33. Man goes in motion. Lane wants to throw again, looking for Dixon, and off the fingertips. Boy, what a pretty throw that was from Lane. And I tell you what, might see something in film there because it looked like we had a guy in Ashton Stout running right down the seam wide open.
Yeah, Stout was open there. That's what I was exactly about to say. Still a pretty good ball, just off the fingertips.
It'll be 2nd down and 10. Bring the 2 receivers in tight. Lane under center. And it'll be a counter play here. And looking nice cut up. Thomas Merritt stays on his feet. Has a 1st down and more. Gets close to the 20-yard line. And the first carry tonight for Thomas Merritt. Just really a solid all-around football player for the Bears.
Yeah, picks up 12 on the carry and kind of seeing more of him as the season has gone on this year. Just 1 carry last week, but and again, a good run there. It brings up, move those chains 1st down.
Boy, with the Ava offense right now, it's kind of pick your poison. There's just a lot more diversity to it and a lot of different ways that they can hurt you right now. Under 5.5 minutes to play here in the 1st quarter. Bears leading 7-0, looking for more. It'll be back to pass lane again. Quick slant, and Stout led him a little too much. Threw the ball a little too high there. Stout got some hands on it, but had to leap up high. And again, you got a guy coming off a concussion. You've had Dixon have one this year, so that going across the middle. still kind of in the back of your mind there just a little bit. But how many pass attempts we got already?
That's already the third one. We dropped back to pass and we're sacked. So really 4 passing plays called here early. That one, like you said, just a touch high. Pretty good play, though.
3 receivers here for the Bears. Man in motion is Merritt. It'll be a quarterback keeper. Lane will pitch it to Merritt. Excellent job, and Thomas Merritt. Touchdown, AVA. What a read, what a pitch from Lane, and the Bears in the end zone again.
21 yards on that touchdown, and yeah, that was a perfect read right there, and a good keep at the beginning of that play, too. He could have gave it up the middle, decided to keep it, and then it was 2-on-1. A little pick your poison there.
Yeah, you put the guy out on the island, the defender, because he's got to make a decision. Do I take the quarterback or take the pitch man? He takes the quarterback, which leaves nobody on the pitch man, and Thomas Merritt may never have an easier touchdown in his life. And I believe that's his first one of the season?
I think so, unless he got something there.
Kick is line drive, and no good. We're shocked on that one. We're just used to it being automatic. Bears, though, score the touchdown. It is at the 5:12 mark first quarter, 13-0, Ava.
The stout team of Keller Williams Realty is proud to support local athletics and would love to help you find your forever home. For us, real estate is more than a business. It's personal. That's what drives us to provide an exceptional experience to anyone who walks through our doors. And we're here to guide you every step of the way. Whether you are looking to stay in Cause Country or beyond, Bob and Roxanne will always listen to what you want in a home. Give them a call at 417-250-8168.
Hey there, Ava Bear fans. This is Tim Reese, pastor at Ava General Baptist Church, and I am excited to not only cheer on our Ava Bears, but also to cheer you on in your journey with Jesus. If you are not worshiping with a community of believers, we would love to walk with you in your journey with God. We gather Sunday mornings at 8:30 and 10:45. You'll experience a welcoming community of believers and an encouraging message to help you live out God's purpose for your life. We'll see you soon.
Well, Ava now set to kick it off. Jeremiah Blakely, no good on the extra point. Have we said that yet in 2 years?
Not to my knowledge.
And this time kicks it up, a high one that still gets inside the 5. And on the run back is Cabool. Sunbury trips him up, and then he's wrapped up at the 22. Cabool first and 10 next. Ava leads 13-0.
Heating and cooling problems. This summer is a bad time to have problems with your air unit. Call Greg Cantwell at ProServe's Heating and Cooling. Greg has over 40 years of experience and can handle all of your HVAC needs. Licensed and insured, free estimates, and serving the people of Cause Country. Give Greg a call at 417-989-9167. That's 417-989-9167 for Greg Cantwell of ProServe Heating and Cooling, your problem solver for all of your HVAC needs.
2 running backs in the backfield, hand it off to one of them, and it's Casper and trying to knife his way through, and that's the most positive play for the Bulldogs tonight.
Yeah, I think 4 yards on the carry there for Casper. Brings up second down at about 6.
Now, one of the teams that doesn't want to hear about the injury woes that the Bears have had this year, that is Cabool. Their starting quarterback, Trey Adkins, and starting receiver, Seth Owens, both those guys go down with leg injuries in week 4. And so Cabool just been kind of constantly shuffling their offensive look.
How they go 4 out right here.
And, yeah, receivers everywhere. Got it spread out, 2 at each side. Man goes in motion. Does Kalen Graven. Play action pass. He's under pressure. They float it up, and the man is there, and it was Graven, the man who went in motion, Frank Pesci, there for the tackle. But that pass, that had some hang time on it.
It did. 7 yards there on the pass, and Graven tackled kind of awkwardly. Glad he's all right. It looked like one of those awkward tackles. But it was up there for eternity.
Once again, the quarterback under duress. You see Wyatt Johnson. He's been kind of battling an ankle injury the last couple of weeks, sat out last week, and close to 100. I don't think we have anyone at 100%, but everyone who's out there as good as you can be for week 8 in the season. Three receivers out there, two backs in the backfield, handed off to Fleetwood, and that was his first positive run of the night as he got a little bit of steam going forward and picks up close to 5. And Fleetwood going to go over 1,000 yards on the season eventually. We just don't want it to be tonight.
Yeah, he's averaging, I think, close to 120. Don't check my map there, but well over 100 yards per game to this point. Bears' goal, got to keep him under 100.
They have a sideline just right in front of the fence there. The fence wasn't there. I guess they're afraid they'd roll downhill. It is a counter play to Fleetwood, and Ava Bears will deny him a first down, but Fleetwood gets close. Looks like Mahan there on the tackle. I see. Looks like Luke Little, Lakey, getting out of the pile. And we got a 3rd and short. And Cabool, Coach Spittler, they like to try to spread you out. Of course, kind of trying to implement some of that Liberty-style stuff. 4 receivers on 3rd and 1. Fleetwood, the lone back, beside McCall. He gets the carry, and it looks like he is stuffed at the line. Grady Goff, fire blitz there through the middle, gets the tackle, and it'll be 4th down. And boy, on 3rd and 1, you really don't.
I think he slipped even and then tried to get back up, and even if he would, Mahan was there, and a good break for the Bears. Goff in there as well.
Stout. Not a big fan of 4 receivers on 3rd and 1, and it looks like Cabool will try to punt. Again, the snap is high over the head of Casper. Disaster for the Bulldogs and Andy Albritton. And it looks like Rylan Dixon racked him up, and he's down at the 16-yard line. That's where Ava will take over. It went from a 3rd and 1 to a 4th and 5, an absolute disaster for the Bulldogs, and now Ava in the red zone again.
Looks like they'll have it at the Markham at the 16-yard line, so short field once again.
Big loss on the play. That is a lonely feeling as a punter when you know you're having to track down the ball 15 yards behind you and you don't have no extra blocking. Under center is Lane. Man in motion, Dixon. We fake the pitch to him, rolling out now to his left. The lefty quarterback trying to throw it away and kind of gets horse collar tackled to the ground. And rough hit there on the freshman, applying the pressure for the Bulldogs. Well, they don't have his number in the program, so omit that. But pressure there on Lane, and he's been kind of hurried a little bit in this one with some of his throws because of the Bulldog defense.
And on a play like that where he's rolling out, obviously he'll get pressure because you can't commit a holding call up front. So that was a tough hit, though. He's all right.
Pitch it to Dixon up top, and he cuts it up inside, trying to make guys miss. Gets a positive gain, and it looks like sneaks inside the 10-yard line. And that will make it 3rd down and reasonable.
I think gain of 7, depending on the spot here.
Well, what do the Bears elect to do? Looking over at the sideline for the play. Everybody now checking their wristband. Sophisticated stuff, the wristband era.
I took a look at Mahan's wristband last week after the game while he was up here. Looked like a foreign language.
Hieroglyphics. Back to passes lane here on 3rd and 3. Doesn't like it. Now we'll tuck it, try to run. Now trying to scramble, trying to stay alive. And we'll throw it out of bounds. And boy, Lane took another shot. Now I say this. Boy, the youngster who just celebrated his 15th birthday last Sunday tried to just kind of tightrope along the line of scrimmage, keeping the play alive, waiting for somebody to break open. But it didn't get there. Now, I was wondering if we'd see a field goal attempt in the ball game here with the ball on about the 9.5-yard line, but it looks like the Bears will go for it. So 4th and a long 3, 52 seconds left, first quarter. Ava leading 13-0, looking for more. It is a counter play to Dixon following Keegan Evans, and Dixon will not get there. Cabool makes the tackle. Ava had a gift, but gives it right back. Cabool first and 10 next. Ava leads 13-0.
Her speed and farm supply, we have it all for you. Her speed and farm supply, where we love what we do. All the products that you want at a price you can't afford. Her speed and farm supply, we're more than up on store. Garden, clothing, pet supplies, farm and household too. Fencing, automotive, hey, we deliver too. Her speed and farm supply since 1974. Her speed and farm supply, we're more than up on store.
That's Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply of Ava.
It's a slow draw play, and Fleetwood has a first down and more, giving the Bulldogs some breathing room as that possession was starting inside the 10-yard line for them. And the draw play gets the Bears there, and Carter Mahan prevents what may have been a house call for the Bulldogs. And so Fleetwood, his first few runs kind of stymied, but two of his last three have went pretty good.
Yeah, 19 yards right there for Fleetwood, and like you said, could have been a lot more.
There is under 20 seconds now to play in the first half, so could be the final play of the opening quarter. We've got a tricky formation here, Cooper. Swinging gate stuff. McCall back to pass, throws a quick slant, and Hunter Hall, outstanding coverage. Perfectly timed hit to break up the pass.
Yeah, exactly. Not only, good shadowing and coverage, but the timing there was absolutely perfect.
5.6 seconds on the clock. So when I say swinging gate, for those of you listening in, you've got three guys up top, three at the bottom, just three linemen in the block, and one running back. Now, not all six of those guys are considered eligible. You got in-man on the line of scrimmage and things like that. I won't go into too much detail, but it's just a way to try to confuse your defense there. And Ava stayed very sound on it. Good job, Hunter Hall. It will be second down and 10. Counter play to Casper. Casper gets loose. He's got a first down and knocked out of bounds on the Ava sideline, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. After one, it's Ava Bears 13, Cabool 0.
It's game time in Cause Country. The cheerleaders are firing up the crowd, the conductor is tuning up the band, and the players are going all out on the field. Home Pride Bank is a proud supporter of the Ava Bears. We're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 4:30, and on Saturday, 8:30 to noon. Give us a call at 417-683-3211 for all of your banking needs. Now let's show the opposing team that the blue and gold runs deep in Ava. And be loud as we cheer on the Bears. Home Pride Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Do you have new construction or remodeling needs? Reeves Construction can take care of you. We're family-owned, operated, and insured. You can check us out on Facebook at Reeves Construction, LLC. If you have questions about our services or would like an estimate, give us a call at 417-543-2063. Again, that's 417-543-2063. Don't get framed by the competition. Trust our reputation. It's as solid as concrete.
Go Ava Bears!
Well, first quarter there, Ava gets 2 touchdowns, but you almost kind of feel like left a little meat on the bone there, so to speak, as got a gift from the Bulldogs and a botched punt, but couldn't capitalize on it. But all things considered, you'll still take 13-0 lead.
Yep, good first quarter, much better again than last week at Thayer. By the way, speaking at Thayer, Great Southern Bank scoring update, 14-7 Thayer with the lead in the first quarter over Willow.
It is a handoff to Fleetwood. That's the second time it looks like he's lost his footing. Now, I was doing a great job bragging there on the Cabool field. Now, I've seen this field at absolute, looks like demolition derby night out of the Douglas County Fairgrounds. But it's not like that tonight. Really great shape. They're the pregame walk on the field. He might have a little cleat or spike issue.
I was going to say, you got to walk on it, so you got a good feel of it, and you're right. It looks really good.
Getting that plant foot ready in case I got to kick a field goal at halftime.
When you get to kick that field goal.
Cooper and I both entered for the kicking contest at halftime. We get a ticket drawn. You're going to hear some great play-by-play. Here's a high throw, and Frank Pesci almost had his first interception. It is incomplete, and it'll be third down and 10. Pesci will be wishing he had that one back.
Dude, right through his hands. Almost tipped it up, though, to himself. But it brings up third down and long anyway.
Good size does the 6'1 junior possess. And again, another guy that's starting to enter into the mix here. We get down to the season. By the way, it was Mountain Grove over Houston. That was a 1 o'clock game. What they doing playing games at 1 o'clock? Here's back to pass McCall. He's under pressure, throws it over to Fleetwood, and almost had the no look at Fleetwood bouncing off tacklers, gets close to a first down. And McCall, I don't believe, could have seen Fleetwood there when he threw it. It was a designed screenplay, but just there was no time to wait to develop it. Threw it quick, and Fleetwood was where he was supposed to be. And now we've got a flag down as a procedure penalty. So someone not lined up right along the line of scrimmage. And that's a penalty you're going to take because it probably would have been about 4th and 2. Instead, back it up and make it 3rd and 15.
No, you're right there. There's no way McCall saw Fleetwood, but that's kind of, I would say, a good football IQ play there by Cabool's quarterback, just knowing where his main guy is, somehow getting it to him.
Okay, so we're going to decline the penalty. So the spot was not as good as what I thought it was going to be. They mark him down to 45. Must have stepped out of bounds because I thought he got a little bit closer to the first down than that. So looks like Cabool. Now you got McCall here, who acts as the long snapper. Casper, it was a running back, plays the role of punter. They get it back to Casper. Cabool will punt. And goes off the helmet of the Bulldog and angles out of bounds. Ava will have it 1st and 10 from their own 16. Second quarter, Ava leads 13-0.
It's the Cheney Monument Company, serving the area of Cause Country since 1935, providing you with all of your monument needs. Check us out online at CheneyMonuments.com to see examples of our work, or for more information, call 417-679-3720 for Rob or Angie. Cheney Monument Company, where we sell custom monuments, benches, vases, porcelain pictures, cremation urns, and more.
Cooper, you noticed something right there, heads-up move. Why does Ava get the ball here at the 28?
Yeah, it hit the Cabool player's face mask. It wasn't an intentional touch by any means, but it rolled all the way down to the 16. So that's a 12-yard difference.
You put it down where the kicking team touched it. Wide receiver screen, and McCall read that play, knocks it down, but that had pick 6 all over it.
Yeah, fortunate that wasn't picked, and that's a play that we have seen, I think, almost every game this season. So good job there by McCall, I guess, in the film room.
Diagnosing the play, and Ava, that's the 3rd time here we've targeted Ashton Stout, trying to get him in the mix there, receiver. And it'll be 2nd down and 10. Lane goes under center. It is going to be a handoff to Grady Goss. He's got a first down and more, and a shoestring tackled there at about the 40-41-yard line. And a nice run by GG and getting some good blocking there in the interior. Mahan, Snelson, and Evans helping clear the way, and some nice running room.
Yeah, gain of 13, and he had one guy to beat, number 11 there. Man.
Hung on by the foot. So Mountain Grove gives Houston their first loss of the season. That'll impact the district standings next week. It'll be another handoff to GG and just moves the pile forward, gets about 3, maybe 4. When it comes to district standings for the Bears, they could finish anywhere from 3rd to even 5th. And there's definitely a scenario there in place where Ava might have to spend week 10 going back to Stratford. They're in the 4-5 matchup. First seeded team gets a bye, looking like Liberty. Fleetwood blitzes up the middle, and Lane gets it to Grady Goss in time, who has a first down. Stiff arms the man, stays on his feet, keeps those feet churning, and gets to about the 40-yard line. Big carry there from Grady Goss. Boy, Aiden Lane seen Fleetwood on him right at the snap. Well-timed blitz, and just got it off to Goss in time.
Give him a gain, I believe, there, about 16.
Fleetwood, he must have seen what happened to Chris Jones there on Monday night. Could have taken the quarterback to the ground, but thought, you know what? Not going to do it. Boy, personal fouls in the NFL. Getting after the quarterback. It's out of control. Lane would be back to pass. They fake the screen. They want to go deep. They've got Dixon who catches it at the 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, AVA. How many yards on that pass play?
40 yards exactly. And Aiden Lane, freshman, second start. That's by far his best throw of his young career.
And look how they set it up. They fake the wide receiver screen on the same side to Ashton Stout, a play they went to earlier this drive. And then they have Dixon running a fly route down the sideline. Dixon only had two choices, catch that ball or take it off the helmet.
Yeah, right on him, and a great throw on the run.
Beautiful throw. It's happening at the 8:57 mark here in the second quarter. Ava's got 19. They're looking for 20. Snap down, hold good. Kick is up, and this one is true. Jeremiah Blakely makes it a 20-0 lead. Your Ava Bears. 8:57 left, second quarter.
It's J&L Tire, the folks that want to be your tire provider here in Cause Country. Open 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. Open on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 2.
This is Jason at J&L Tire. If you need new and used tires, come see us and check out our prices. Different brands, different sizes. We got you covered at J&L Tire.
683-1551. 683-1551 for J&L Tire, located on the south side of town off South Jefferson.
It's Five Girls and a Chainsaw, LLC, your locally owned tree trimming and removal service. Do you have limbs down in your yard from storm damage? Well, we can help. We're fully insured, and there is no job that's too large or small. Give Billy a call at 683-0704, 417-683-0704. Five Girls and a Chainsaw, LLC.
Shout out to Grady Goss and Jeremiah Browning and the rest of the football team from Five Girls and a Chainsaw.
Touchdown pass of 40 yards from Aiden Lane to Ryland Dixon. Dixon in the end zone twice here. Blakely will kick it off high and deep, and it goes into the end zone for a touchback. The Bull will have it 1st and 10 from their own 20. So this year we've seen Saturday afternoon games in the SCA, seen a Friday 1 o'clocker today. Well, I bet the students of those schools really like that, and for their academic hour there, the second part of the day. And next week we get Thursday night football, Cooper. Ava Bears playing, and this Thursday night game you don't need an Amazon Prime account for.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, Bezos has enough money. You can find it on Cause Radio and TDH Media. Thursday night football. Finish out week 9. Pump fake, back to throw is McCall. Now he'll scramble to his right. Dixon gives chase, and he will wrap down McCall, throw him out of bounds after a short gain. And I was kind of worried about a horse collar like there. Close to it, but no flag, and we'll have second down and about, what are you going to call it?
About 8, I think. And McCall pretty fast, but you have number 5 there tracking you. You better make a move quick.
And Ashton Stout there as well. They're on the defensive side. Does a great job there at the linebacker spot, covering some ground. And, you know, this defense, boys, has switched up a lot from week 1 to where we're at now. Some guys playing spots they weren't at the beginning of the year, like Dixon, like Stout. It'll be a counter play to Fleetwood, and Lane missed him, but Carter Mahan did not. And Ava Bears trying to contain the big running back Fleetwood. And, folks, he's a big dude.
He is.
I've seen him there catching punts during the warm-ups and thought, man, this guy is the type that could play for any team in the SCA.
Yeah.
He's got that kind of size and athleticism. It'll be a holding on the Bulldogs. Ava will decline it and decide to make it 3rd down and 7. Now that's confidence in your defense there. Could have made it 2nd and 17 instead. 3rd and 7. The Ava defense, they have, boy, ever since that Houston game, last week down at there, and tonight they've been locked in.
Continuing to get better week by week and at the right time as well.
4 receivers, 2 to each side. McCall back in the gun, trying to set up a wide receiver screen, and a nice play made by the freshman Aiden Lane on defense. Short gain on the play. It was Doug Turpin on the catch. And it'll be 4th down and about 4. And ball at Cabool's own 26-yard line. Ava already leads 20-0, and it looks like the Bulldogs will punt here at the 7:08 mark of this second quarter. Low snap. Casper has it, kicks it up. Grady Goss will, fumble it. Has time to pick it up, and he does. Crosses the 40. Now look at GG go. Across the 50. Across the 45. To the 40. Down at the 38. Good return from Grady. Ava will have it 1st and 10 next. Cabool territory, leading 20-0.
Sports season means traveling home and away, town to town, ball game to ball game. And your one-stop shop for all your gasoline, diesel, and convenience store needs is Signal. Whether you need a quick snack, bite to eat, or to fuel up, Signal is the place to go. Make sure you have your Signal Rewards card with you and earn rewards for purchases that you are going to make anyway. That's Signal Food Stores, Scribner Oil, proud to support local athletics.
Aiden Lane at quarterback. It will be a quarterback keeper. Lane, another good pitch to Thomas Merritt, and Thomas runs into Hunter Hall there. That kind of looked ugly, but positive gain there for Merritt, and love how seeing Aiden, how he's run the option here.
Yeah, good job to draw. The defender took another hit, and, we're talking about he's not all that big, only a freshman. Those hits probably starting to add up.
He has taken a number of hits, it seems like, in this first half. It will be 2nd down and a long 3, short 2. Bunch in the 2 receivers. Merritt goes in motion. He will get the pitch up here at the top side. Blockers out in front. Dixon, Evans, Little, Hunter Hall clearing the way. And another nice run for Merritt, who's starting to rack up some touches here in the first half.
I think they gave him exactly 10. And, yeah, Thomas Merritt, 51 yards so far on the ground, only on 4 carries, including that 21-yard touchdown run.
You love seeing the guys pulling out Evans and Little and clearing some way for a guy to run. As an old lineman, those are the things that just get me feeling warm and fuzzy inside when you see that type of good blocking and the big guys getting out on the perimeter and moving people down the field. 1st and 10 for the Bears. Ball at the 20. Back to pass is Lane. Throws a little stop route and Stout the intended man, but it looks like McCall got a finger on it.
Yeah, he's had a couple of pass breakups now. Pretty good play, just better defensive play.
Was deflected there by McCall. And Ashton Stout run a little stop route there, hitch route, if you will, about 8 yards, and just kind of stop, turn around, look for the ball. And McCall steps in the throwing window, gets a hand on it. 2nd down and 10. We're under 5.5 to play here in the first half. Lane will hand it off. No, he quarterback keeps it, tries to spin, avoid a defender, and gets a yard, if anything. And it will be 3rd and about 9. How many pass attempts here in this first half for Lane?
8.
Ava Bears, boy, tell you what, they are making Willow Springs and whoever they play week 10 and hopefully week 11 beyond, giving them a whole lot of things now that they've got to cover with their scout team in the middle of the week on Tuesday and Wednesdays. Playbook has opened up. It is a pitch play to Thomas Merritt. Thomas trying to make a man miss, and good pursuit angle there by the Bulldogs. I believe it was Blaine Davis on the tackle. And now Ava decision time, and it looks like Blakely's coming on for a field goal. We love it. Folks, let me say something here about Jeremiah Blakely. Do not take this for granted. Sometimes we do on the extra points because now we've been spoiled by watching it the last couple of years, just how automatic he is. He is a generational talent, kicking-wise, for the Ava Bears. It is a true weapon. lines up for the field goal. He'll be kicking it from his 25. Kick is up, away. It is good. Jeremiah Blakely with a, I believe, 35-yard field goal.
35-yard field goal, Blakely, and that is another one. Had a couple of field goals this season over 30 yards, I believe. Maybe it was a 29-yarder. But that one right down the middle.
Love to see it. Ava leads here. 3:59 left before halftime, 23-0.
As we travel along this road called life, we can pick up bags at every stop. Many times these bags are unnecessary and just add additional weight to us. They slow our progress and hinder our journey. Is this you? Is it someone you know? You can carry things for so long that you get used to the additional weight and adapt, but that is not God's best. That is not His plan for you. God's desire is for you to be free to run your race in life with swiftness so that you can fulfill your purpose. So get ready. Join us at Ava Assembly of God this Sunday as we dive in to learn how to drop the baggage.
Missouri Ozarks Community Health Clinic in Ava is pleased to welcome Dr. Anna Bowden as a dentist in the Ava Clinic. Dr. Bowden available to see patients in the Ava Dental Clinic Monday and Tuesday, Thursday and Friday from 8 until 5 o'clock. Call us at the clinic and make an appointment with Dr. Anna Bowden, our new dentist at Missouri Ozarks Community Health. Our clinic phone number, 417-683-5739.
Blakely kicks it to Cabool. They field it at the 10 and return it across the 30 at about the 33-yard line. That's where the Bulldogs will have it. 1st and 10. Blakely, a 35-yard field goal. Beautiful boot. Good blocking, good snap, good hold. I believe in warm-ups he looked like making them from 50 yards.
That's incredible. Maybe he'll have a shot here we get closer to halftime to break his own record.
Oh, we can only hope. Here's a handoff here to Fleetwood. Good job there by Mahan and the defensive line holding their ground while the backers could take time to get to him. Matthew Lakey in there. Matthew Lakey, guy that was just starting on the offensive line at the beginning of the year, really starting to turn some heads on the defensive line. And, again, at the start of the year, had like 5 to 7 guys going both ways. Now it's about 8 or 9 guys going both ways because of the injury situations. And Lakey, one of those now. Quarterback back to pass. McCall, he wants to go deep. Grady Goss with outstanding coverage. Fleetwood, the intended target, out of bounds. And Grady, did you see how he used the sideline in the out-of-bounds boundary? There's an extra defender almost to help him double cover Fleetwood right down the field.
Textbook, and a good job not to panic and not, have a pass interference or anything like that. Good job by the senior, and another 3rd down. This one at about 6 yards.
Great player also, very intelligent one at that. McCall back to throw. Little out pattern caught by Casper, and he is very, very close to a 1st down. Stout there in coverage along with Aiden Lane and Frank Pesci. And what they do, they try to overload with receivers to that top side of the field, and works as an out, but it's almost kind of like a pick play. You have those outside receivers run slants and try to take defenders away from your inside slot guy that's heading to the outside. Ava now will jump off sides. As Cabool, we've seen him try to go 2 a couple times. And that time they do, encroachment on the Bears, and it'll be a 1st down for the Bulldogs.
First penalty of the game so far. Extends the drive.
That is 2:39 on the clock. Ball will be at about the 47-yard line. And 1st down and 10 for the Bulldogs. They've got 2 receivers up top, 1 here at the bottom. Snap back. It is a counter play, and nice job by Ashton Stout. Seen his man start going the other way. What do? Follow him. Take you to the football. And we got a Bulldog down on the play. And looks like we're going to have an injury timeout. We'll take one, too. 2:24 left before the half. Bears leading 23-0.
It's the Central Ozark Stockyard, located just 8 miles south of Ava off of Highway 5. We hope you're having a great weekend, and we hope to see you Mondays at the sale barn. Sale beginning every Monday at 11 a.m. For questions, consignments, or to schedule a farm visit, please call Marty, 417-274-7719, or Andy at 417-280-0755. Central Ozark Stockyard, sales every Monday, proud to support the Ava Bears.
Jacob Tidwell of Tidwell Tree Service is proud to support the Ava Bears. And if you need tree work of any kind over the fall and winter seasons, Tidwell Tree Service is here to serve you. Fully insured professional work in a timely manner. Call Jacob Tidwell today at 543-4874. That's 543-4874. And a special shout out to Tyson Tidwell from Jacob and the crew at Tidwell Tree Service.
Cabool Bulldogs shaking up on the play. Isaiah Passy, sophomore lineman, and he is able to walk off on his own power here. And the Ava defense gets a moment to catch their breath. And it's got about a 2nd and 12 coming up after Stout gets the tackle for loss of a couple yards. Well, looks like they want 2 receivers up top, 1 here at the bottom, a wing back, and Fleetwood beside the quarterback, McCall. 2:19 on the clock. It is a give to Fleetwood and another great tackle, and it is Ashton Stout again. What a game he's having there on defense.
He is having some huge tackles for losses, and a timeout looks like it'll be taken by Coach Spittler.
All right, so 2:12 on the clock. We'll take a timeout too. Ava leading 23-0.
Free checking with an instant debit card and full-service mobile app? That's what you get at Progressive Ozark Bank, Mansfield's locally owned community bank. Free checking that's really free, a debit card the same day, and industry-leading online and mobile banking with free mobile deposit. Open your free Progressive Ozark Bank account at the Mansfield branch or go online to progressiveozarkbank.com on your phone or computer. Progressive Ozark Bank, where people matter, here to stay. FDIC insured equal housing lender.
At Fish Logging, our #1 goal is to please our landowners and to sell your trees at top dollar. We only cut timber that is ready to be harvested. We believe in timber management and creating a healthy forest for you and your wildlife. We have the best oak and walnut buyer connections around, and we give free estimates too. Give Heston a call today at 417-543-0506. Fish Logging.
McCall under pressure and just kind of throws up a prayer. And unable to get to it was Caleb Graven on the play, so that will mean 4th down. And Ava wasn't letting up on 3rd and long, were they? They're bringing the house.
Probably almost everybody there, and it worked out in our favor.
2:06 on the clock, so Ava get another opportunity here with the football. Casper kicks it, a wobbler, angling at the left sideline, and Grady will get away from it. And it'll roll down to the 15-yard line. Curtis Department Store halftime show coming up. We'll get some scores around the area right now. And hopefully, Cooper and I is going to get to kick a field goal, get our names drawn here. That's the halftime deal. We looked at each other. We was like, one of us gets drawn. We could handle the halftime show solo. So, boy, do I hope that happens. If they announce Cooper's name, I'm going to get so psyched up. I'll treat that like it's the Super Bowl.
I think we'll find out here pretty quick.
It is. Lane back to pass. Oh, under pressure immediately and sacked. And there was some miscommunication along the interior of the line. Now, that is the Bulldogs, probably arguably their best lineman there, Jeff Quebecky. But somebody didn't know who was blocking the inside man right there.
Yeah, just a complete whiff by one of the linemen.
And it wasn't anything of like Quebecky just beat our guy one-on-one. Somebody just blew the assignment. Didn't know who was supposed to block there. It'll be a handoff to Grady Goss, and he gets across the 15, almost back to the original line of scrimmage. As the clock continues to roll here, got a 1:11 on the clock. It looks like Cabool calling a timeout. Is that what I've seen? They stopped the clock here. Okay, now they say let it roll. I'm confused why the clock stopped. So 3rd down and long, and Ava in no hurry now to snap the ball. 10 seconds on the play clock, 52 seconds on the game clock. It'll be another handoff to Grady Goss across the 20 to about the 22. And it'll be 4th down and about 6. And now Cabool will call a timeout. We'll take one, too. 41 seconds before half. Ava leads 23-0.
At MS Propane, we're trying to save our customers as much money as we possibly can. And if you paid more than $1.50 per gallon last winter, then you might have paid too much. Call our Ava office today at 683-5300 to compare and see how much money you can save with MS Propane on our Build a Budget program. That's 683-5300 for MS Propane, heating the way.
A funeral service is for someone you love and to honor their life. And yes, it is for those who remain. I'm Tony Clinking Bear Van Dyne, and at Clinking Bear Funeral Home, we spent over 100 years serving your family with care. Our qualified and experienced staff will offer you compassionate and professional service in your time of need.
A century of service, one family, 4 generations, and just one phone call can provide you the answers so much needed. 683-4115.
Ava Bears will punt for the first time in this game. Jeremiah Blakely set to do the kicking. Snap, a little bit off to the right, and we've got a whistle that blows the play dead. And you never know these pre-snap penalties anymore. You assume it's always on the offense, but Cabool looks like they're walking back, and if it's on them, that could be an automatic first down.
Wow.
It is on the Bulldogs. And I think that's a first down, and it is. So Cabool uses a timeout to try to get the ball back with around 30 seconds to make something happen. And then they give Ava a fresh set of downs, and those are just the kind of things that happen when you've won one game all year. Here at Week 8.
Yeah, that's, to my knowledge, the first penalty that's been accepted by Cabool.
So Ava now with 3 wide receivers. How aggressive will we get with 44 seconds? And we got a man out in motion. It is a wide receiver screen. It is caught, running to first down. Moore still on his feet, trying to see who caught it. I think it was Dixon.
Yep.
And Dixon gets to about the 44-yard line. And I believe get out of bounds. Ava still has 2 timeouts left here. Now, I thought Cabool took the timeout before the punt, but on the scoreboard, they're saying that the Bears did. I'm not sure about that.
I don't think so. 18-yard.
We would have had literally 0 reason to call a timeout on 4th down. We were trying to punt. So I would like to think we still got 3 timeouts, and Coach Merrifield might be checking on that with the official. So now an official's timeout. And I think that's the explanation right now that the Bears are trying to get is, hey, we should have all 3 of our timeouts. 1st and 10, ball at the 44. Try to get the field goal range, too.
I know. We may have a shot.
Speak it into existence. Lane back to pass. Screen play, set up Grady Goss. Blockers out in front, crosses the 50, crosses the 45, to the 40, still on his feet, 45, 30, Grady could go, 10, 5, touchdown, AVA, Grady Goss, nifty and nimble, shifty and quick, down the field for the touchdown.
56 yards on the carry for Goss. And, wow, never mind about the field goal. Hey, we'll take the 6 plus an extra point instead.
How many yards did you say?
56. Lane
to GG. Grady with a sweet feed. Look at Matthew Lakey getting out and blocking. Keegan Evans, wide receivers down the field. See Logan Churchill in the game throwing a block. Beautiful stuff. Kick is up, and it is good. 17 seconds left before halftime. Ava Bears now lead 30-0.
One of the best places to work, working with the edge of technology folks at Emerson Climate Technologies, the Ava plant. Great wages, benefits, work environment, and always pushing the edge of technologies, just like the Ava Bears, pushing the edge of victories. Emerson Climate Technologies. When you're finished with your high school career, come to work with us at Emerson Climate Technologies.
Whether you are hitting the trail, making a splash, or enjoying a beautiful sunset, Town & Country Bank offers loans for all your favorite adventures. Hi, I'm Sean Neal from Town & Country Bank. We offer loans for boats, RVs, ATVs, and even recreational land. Stop by and visit with a local Town & Country Bank lender today. Town & Country Bank, smart, friendly solutions, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 2332318.
How about that run in the open field with blockers out in front from Grady Goff? And it goes as a touchdown pass for Lane, his second one of the night. Blakely, a high sky kick, fielded at the 15 by the Bulldogs. Graven with a head of steam, and then he is tackled. Hunter Hall with a good physical hit. Brings him down at about the 32-yard line. 11 seconds left here in the first half. And the Ava defense kind of can get in a what you would call a prevent mode. Look at all four of these secondary guys. They are 30 yards off the ball right now. Main thing, don't get beat deep. Cabool comes out in some swinging gate look. And it'll be a handoff here to Fleetwood. Andy Albritton there. Grady Goss in on the tackle. And I think that should get us to halftime, and it will. Hard to find many flaws in that first half for your Ava Bears. They lead at the break, 30-0.
Ava R1 schools announcing that parent-teacher conferences are on Monday, October 24th. Appointments from 12:30 until 7:30. Call your student's building office to schedule your appointment. Again, parent-teacher conferences at Ava is Monday, October 24th.
You've changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo, and duck, duck, goose, because you do anything for your kids. That's why it is so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent David Cody will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call State Farm agent David Cody in Ava at 683-4141. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hi, everyone. This is Tammy Barrett at Tammy Barrett Realty. And if you're getting ready to sell your home or buy a home, please give us a call. We would love to help you at any time. Or even if you're just wanting information about the whole loan process, we can help you with that also. Our number is 417-349-1981. Thank you.
It's Jim's Body Shop of Ava, the name you know and the people you can trust when it comes to auto body repair services. Have you lost your keys in the car? Or maybe you need a tow? Well, we've got you covered anytime, day or night. Give us a call at 683-4609. It's Jim's Body Shop of Ava. We're there when you need us, and we're proud to support the Ava Bears.
With COVID-19 still here and flu season approaching, the Douglas County Health Department wants you to know we are offering the flu vaccine and also the COVID-19 vaccine for free by appointment while supplies last. Call us at 417-683-4174. That's 683-4174 to schedule an appointment. And remember, we have other services too, such as getting birth certificates, water sample kits, blood pressure and body mass index readings, WIC, and help with quitting tobacco. Douglas County Health Department, proud supporters of the Ava Bears.
Accounting for, keeping track of, The good descriptions for Paul Wade at Paul Wade and Associates of Ava. Paul Wade and Associates of Ava, your certified public accounting. Great bookkeeping, great accounting, great advice, and a great fan. That's Paul Wade and Associates. Phone number 417-683-2319. That's 417-683-2319 in Ava, Missouri.
3 claps for the game tonight. It's time for Friday Night Live. Hey everyone, it's your girl, Mindy Johnson, manager at Curtis Department Store. We want to wish the Ava Bears football team and coaching staff a great season. We not only support the boys of football, but their entire family when it comes to providing the best boots, bibs, shoes, and apparel. We are conveniently located next to Dollar General, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturday, 9 to 3. Curtis Department Store. It's where you get the good stuff. Let's go Bears.
Hi, everyone. This is
Accounting for, keeping track of. The good descriptions for Paul Wade at Paul Wade and Associates of Ava. Paul Wade and Associates of Ava, your certified public accounting. Great bookkeeping, great accounting, great advice, and a great fan. That's Paul Wade and Associates. Phone number 417-683-2319. That's 417-683-2319 in Ava, Missouri.
I tell you what, we regret to inform you, Cause Country, that neither Cooper or I's ticket was selected to do the halftime kicking. Felt like I was, sitting there watching for the Mega Millions and just getting disappointment there, as we are not going to get a chance to show off our foot kicking skills here at Cabool this evening. So, other than that, everything peachy and rosy for Ava Bear Nation, as Ava leads at the half 30-0, and really hard to find a flaw in those first 24 minutes of game action, Cooper.
Yeah, mostly clean first half, and as you're going to hear here in a second in the stats, just absolutely dominated.
I have some big respect here. There is 4 or 5 Cabool Bulldogs who are in the band, football players I'm talking about, that are playing, including Tyler Fleetwood. They're their star running back. A lot of respect for those kids getting out there in the band, mixing it up, playing their instruments. Our Ava Pride Band, how proud are we of them? They have been doing outstanding competitions this year, and folks encourage you to come there Thursday night, as they will be some of the folks honored as well there during senior night at Ava Schools. And remember, Thursday night football there on Cause Radio and TDH Media next week. Here on this Friday night in the pit, it's all Ava right now. Bears lead 30-0.
Hard to find bigger Ava Bear football fans than Doug Miller and the crew at Miller Lawn Service. Miller Lawn Service, providing the people of Cause Country with lawn care, lawn maintenance, and in the wintertime, snow removal, de-icing, and more. Call Doug today at 543-2294. That's 417-543-2294 for Miller Lawn Service. Let us take care of your lawn. Whether it's personal injury, car accidents, criminal defense, and no matter if the case is large or small, Christopher J. Swaddish, attorney at law, would be honored to represent you. You can visit with the Ava office, 200 East Washington, or you can call 683-2987, or even visit the website, www.swaddish.com.
Hello, Bear fans. This is Blake Miller at Stockman's Bank. Stockman's Bank proudly offers a full range of deposit and loan products to support both consumer and commercial needs. And whether you're at home or at the ballgame cheering on the Bears, you can check updates and activity on your checking or savings account with our Stockman's Bank mobile app. Take your balance information with you wherever you go. Stockman's Bank, proud past, exciting future, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
The best selection of appliances and home furnishings. It's Long Dollar Furniture and Appliances. Great prices on top brands. Long Dollar Furniture Appliance, whether it's your kitchen, laundry room, bedroom, living room, Long Dollar Furniture and Appliance, 683-3424. That's 683-3424, Long Dollar Furniture and Appliance.
Hers Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hers Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do. All the products that you want at a price you can't afford. Hers Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than up on store. Garden, clothing, pet supplies, farm and household too. Fencing, automotive, hey, we deliver too. Hers Feed and Farm Supply since 1974. Hers Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than up on store.
That's Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply of Ava. At Rick's Roofing, we have expanded our business. We are now dozing for timber and other excavating work, skid steer work, some brush hogging, brush mulching, also helping you build your driveway, building houses or shop pads, backhoe work, septic work, and dump truck gravel hauling, free quotes. And of course, we're still taking care of your roofing needs too. 683-8081. That's 683-8081 for Rick's Roofing, LLC.
3 claps for the game tonight. It's time for Friday Night Lights. Hey everyone, it's your girl, Mindy Johnson, manager of Curtis Department Store. We want to wish the Ava Bears football team and coaching staff a great season. We not only support the boys of football, but their entire family when it comes to providing the best boots, bibs, shoes, and apparel. We are conveniently located next to Dollar General, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturday, 9 to 3. Curtis Department Store. It's where you get the good stuff. Let's go Bears.
That's right, where you get the good stuff indeed. Curtis Department Store halftime show. We are enjoying right now a 30-0 lead here at the break. Tyler Watterson, Cooper Emmers. You got the Chiefs red on right now. Got a big game this weekend. Don't know if you heard about it.
Probably the game of the year in the NFL. I think that's fair to say.
I love the Chiefs and Mahomes being an underdog at Arrowhead. But we'll save that rant for later. Right now, the Ava Bears, you want to talk about ranting offensively. Seems like they can do about whatever they want, and defensively, just suffocating right now the Bulldogs in their rushing attack.
Yeah, if you look to that first half, 5 punts and a fumble. It's pretty good defense.
Absolutely, and right now the Ava Bears, the playbook, folks, is wide open. You talk about the different variety of ways the Ava Bears can move the football down the field right now. The passing game has opened up. Cooper will read off some stats and numbers for you here in just a second. But there's a new dynamic to this offense that there wasn't the first part of the season.
Yeah, we're threw the ball 10 times in the first half. It's fun to watch, and it really makes the defense on the other side think a little bit more, like you said there in the first half.
I tell you, those teams in our district that we've seen earlier in the year, the Straffords, the Mountain Groves, the Houstons, they're going to start watching this film and think, whoa, we've got a whole lot more studying to do in scout team when it comes to defending this Ava Bears team. Cooper, if you got the numbers ready, read some stuff off to us.
Yeah, I'll start with Cabool. McCall, 1 carry for 2 yards. Casper, 3 carries for 17. Fleetwood, 12 carries for 26. And this is the guy, as we said, almost 1,000 yards rushing on the year. He's averaging around 2.1 yards per carry right now.
Yeah, came into the game about 920 yards overall, and most of that, 26 yards, came on 1 carry. There's been a lot of no gains and loss of a couple yards for the Bears defense.
Yeah, so 45 total rushing yards for Cabool. Passing, McCall 4 for 10 for 23 yards. 4 different receivers have caught a ball. Graven, Turpin, Fleetwood, and Casper, all 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-yard gains. So 43 rushing yards, 23 passing yards, 68 total yards for Cabool in the first half. On the Ava's side of things, much different. Lane, 4 carries for 9, 7 carries for 49 for Goss. Dixon, 4 for 38 and a touchdown, 5 for 52 and a touchdown. So you see much better balance between Goss, Dixon, and now Merritt stepping up and running the ball quite a bit.
Yeah, he's had some great touches here.
And passing-wise, Lane, 4 for 10, 136 yards, 2 touchdowns. And Dixon, 2 catches, 62 yards and a touchdown. Goss, 1 catch there right before the half. for 56 yards and a touchdown. So about as balanced as you can get, 148 rushing yards, 136 yards passing, 284 yards total in that first half alone.
The offensive line is getting off the line of scrimmage, and they are moving some people, doing a great job pulling and creating running lanes, and then on that screenplay there right before the half, beautiful blocking. If we weren't on TV right now, Cooper'd be dancing. We're at halftime. They got the tunes going here at the pit. Ava Bears lead at the break, 30-0.
Now's the time to get a great deal on proven Kubota farming equipment. Tractors that are adaptable and versatile, hay tools that are backed by a 2-year warranty, and durable sidekick utility vehicles and SSV skid steers. The Kubota agricultural lineup is built right, built ready. Get Kubota hay tools for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months. Now through September 30th. Go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
Head on over to Edgewood Harper Farm Equipment located in Mountain Grove, your local Kubota dealer.
Hi, folks. This is Jay Loveland of Jay Loveland Auto Sales, and I'd like to invite you all to our new setup in Mountain Grove. We have a great inventory of affordable cars, trucks, and SUVs, conveniently located right next to Walmart and Burger King. Find us also online at jlovelandautosales.com or 417-349-4444. And remember, at J. Loveland Auto Sales, we always do the right thing.
Hey, Ava Bear fans, this is Trish Watterson with Show Me Real Estate. The market has been changing. It's very important that you have local experts who know the market trends and can help you guide you through the buying and selling process. Visit either our Show Me Real Estate locations in Ava or in Mansfield, and one of our team members would be happy to help you along your buying or selling journey. Like us on Facebook and stay up to date with our new properties hitting the market in your area. That's Show Me Real Estate, serving the entire Southwest Missouri area.
Hello, Bear fans. This is Garrett Chapman with Century Bank of the Ozarks. At Century Bank, we specialize in farm, business, consumer, and residential lending. Our experienced loan officers have a great reputation for providing fast and friendly service to the community. Century Bank is locally owned, and we are proud to have served the Ozarks for over 125 years. Let Century Bank of the Ozarks help you build a brighter future. Go Bears! Century Bank of the Ozarks, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Travis Smith is our state representative. And Travis Smith, old football coach himself, is very proud of the Ava Bears and all of the Ava athletes. Your state representative of the 155th, Travis Smith, saluting the Ava Bear football team, volleyball squad, all the kids at Ava High School. A salute from State Representative Travis Smith.
As we travel along this road called life, we can pick up bags at every stop. Many times these bags are unnecessary and just add additional weight to us. They slow our progress and hinder our journey. Is this you? Is it someone you know? You can carry things for so long that you get used to the additional weight and adapt, but that is not God's best. That is not His plan for you. God's desire is for you to be free to run your race in life with swiftness so that you can fulfill your purpose. So get ready. Join us at Ava Assembly of God this Sunday as we dive in to learn how to drop the baggage.
Evan Colmer like you have to give it to, and we are at halftime. It is Ava 30, Cabool 0. I tell you, these halftimes in high school, now Thayer did it right. They put the time on there, got it started right away. But that's where we're at, these 25-minute long halftimes here at the high school level. So then it just leaves you and I to talk about what exactly. Well, it ain't going to be college football on Cause Radio this weekend because we have Mizzou and Missouri State on a much-needed bye after those two teams, they've combined to lose a lot lately here over the last 3 to 4 weeks. But I'll tell you what we do have Sunday. Chiefs, Bills, I cannot wait for that one.
And like you said, first time ever, Mahomes underdog at Arrowhead. That's quite the stat. Just first off, but man, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, by far my favorite two quarterbacks, 1A, 1B, and I'm not going to tell you what order. It's the Kansas City Chiefs radio network station here. But, boy, I love both those guys, and that one will be a fun one if you're there.
I tell you what, one thing that concerns me, Chiefs are going to be rolling out two rookies and L'Jarius Sneed there in the secondary on Sunday. Trent McDuffie probably not back yet from that hamstring he's been sidelined with week 1. Rashard Fenton got banged up there in the end of the game on Monday night. So you're talking a 7th-round rookie, Jalen Watson, a 4th-round rookie, Joshua Williams. Go out, guard Stephon Diggs, Gabe Davis, and Josh Allen. So that's going to be a tough deal. And Willie Gay, a linebacker who was a prototype to try to stop. You can't stop Josh Allen running the football, but, man, he's a guy with size and speed that can go sideline to sideline. They will miss having him. Nick Bolton, old Mizzou guy, he's going to have the game of his life. And Arrowhead, they just have to try to take over that game like they did Monday night.
Hey, throw the Badger out there, Leo Chanel. That guy.
Leo, he's not afraid to get in there and mix it up for sure.
He needs some more snaps, and you got a kicker. Butker's back. That is huge, as you saw in the Colts game.
Hey, just like Jeremiah Blakely, Harrison Butker is a weapon. We have Butker, and the Chiefs are 5-0 right now. But anywho, big game on Sunday. It is a 2 o'clock pregame, kickoff 3:25. I've been blessed over the years to get to go to a lot of cool Arrowhead games. I wasn't there Monday night, but I knew of the folks that were, and they said they weren't sure that it ever had heard it that loud in that stadium before. And it was anger.
Yeah.
You could hear it through the radio. You could hear it on the TV, that roughing the passer call on Chris Jones. There was just 10 minutes of straight booing. And, boy, it affected those officials the rest of the game in that one. And Arrowhead will have to be alive on Sunday afternoon. Home field advantage. I like the game being in KC, that's for sure. We are at halftime, getting closer to kickoff for the second half. It's your Ava Bears leading Cabool 30-0. Hey, just like Jeremiah Blakely, Harrison Butker is a weapon. We have Butker and the Chiefs are 5-0. Jeremiah Blakely, Harrison Butker is a weapon. We have Butker and the Chiefs are 5-0 now. 3:45 on Sunday. It is a 2 o'clock pregame. Monday night. Over the years, they said they wanted to
Five Girls and a Chainsaw, LLC, your locally owned tree trimming and removal service. Do you have limbs down in your yard from storm damage? Well, we can help. We're fully insured, and there is no job that's too large or small. Give Billy a call at 683-0704, 417-683-0704. Five Girls and a Chainsaw, LLC.
Shout-outs to Grady Gotts and Jeremiah Browning and the rest of the football team from Five Girls and a Chainsaw.
try to get some scores to you here right now. Liberty 53-0. I believe that is a halftime score. Also at halftime, Thayer 14, Willow 9. And then earlier today, it was Mountain Grove beating Houston, giving Houston their first loss here in Week 8. 28-8 score is that one. So Mountain Grove, they're hoping to try to jump Houston and get up to 2. Ava, right now, we're just trying to get to where we can host a game in districts, because that's no given, folks. I know earlier in the week we were at 3, and I hope you got to listen to the Coach Merrifield Coaches Show. He broke down that formula that they use as good as I've ever heard anyone do it. There's win-loss, of course, strength of schedule, who you play in what class, and there's a lot that goes into it. Winning by 13 or more, tons of information there. I hope you got to listen to the pregame show. And if you're not, what are you doing at 6 o'clock? If you're not listening to the Doctors and Football Night and Cause Country, bringing you all sorts of smoke and fire and stats of all kinds. And then we go right into the Coach Merrifield Coaches Show and then go live to wherever we're at. Tonight, Cabool. I tell you, though, Cabool feels like going to Mansfield when your last 2 road games are Thayer and Salem.
I was talking to Tyson, and he said it almost feels like a home game, just going to Cabool, and I agree. It's just I'll walk to the park down the street, and we're here, so we'll take it.
It's very refreshing for a change as we are waiting to get started here in the second half. It will be Ava to receive. Now, we haven't seen Cabool, because of our outstanding defense, attempt an onside kick yet. They do this literally every time. And I'll never forget the young man's name. Last couple of years, Eddie Swislowski. I gave him his own nickname, and he's not even from Ava. But watched him a couple of years, called him the Swiss Army knife. He was a lineman, did great on both sides of the ball, and boy, could he kick the onside. And was very successful at it. They recovered a couple last year, and here on this field 2 years ago, they recovered 4. Not 1, not 2, not 3, 4 onside kicks. And I'll bet you it's coming here, and Ava has literally practiced for this all week.
Yeah,
what do you have to add there?
Not much. I mean, you just have to hope the ball bounces in your favor in the onside kick, and
well, these 25-minute half times really test our creativeness.
Yeah.
Here, you start running out of filler. And it does look like McCall. I mean, they're lining straight up for it. Not trying anything trickery. It's just an onside kick. Here it goes. And Carter Mahan, look at those hands. Falls right down on it. And Ava will have great field position here at their own 48-yard line. So, Bears go 1 for 1 on recovering the onside kick.
Good start. And, again, that's the thing with the onside kick. We are almost across into Cabool territory already. We'll take it.
Now, we finally get the third quarter started with a 1st and 10. Hayden Lane, now 15 years of age after last Sunday's birthday. 2 receivers, 1 to each side. A back in motion is Dixon. It'll be a handoff to Wyatt Johnson, who will take some snaps here at fullback and picks up about 1 on the play. And don't think anything is wrong with Grady Goss. It's just trying to get some fresh legs out there here in a 30-0 ball game.
Yeah, Wyatt carried the ball quite a bit in that Houston game. He even looked pretty banged up in that game.
It felt like he was on one leg for some of it. Lane now, 2nd down and 9. Just started here in the third quarter. It'll be another handoff to Wyatt, and got a little bit of steam this time. Turns the leg forward to about the 45-yard line, and we'll have a 3rd and 3. You love it there when you can get ahead of the sticks, and you're down in distance is 5 or less on a 3rd down.
Yep, good job, White. 3rd and about 3, like you said. We'll see if they go right back to him.
Running behind Matthew Lakey, Brant Nelson, Carter Mahan, Keegan Evans. And I believe that's Logan Churchill there at left tackle. It'll be another handoff to Johnson, and the hole is plugged that time. And a gain of just 1, so it'll be 4th and 2. So Ava here up 30-0, fairly vanilla here on this first possession of the third quarter.
And, I mean, again, where you're getting the ball to start there on the onside kick, it's a no-brainer to go for it right here.
Yeah, that 4-down territory, all systems go. Receivers and A-backs, we bunch them in tight. Man in motion is Merritt. It will be a keeper, Aiden Lane. He's got the first down and more, and, ooh, boy, almost looked like he got his cleat stuck in the grass here at the pit. And it is a first down. He looks to be all right. I'm not used to watching a football game at Cabool without 60 pounds of mud just covered everywhere.
Yeah, and, you know, we said it looks really good condition-wise, but that's the third player we've seen kind of stumble.
No one's used to playing on grass here at the pit. Seems like every year we come here. For decades it's raining. Here's a little jet sweep play to Dixon, and now turns on the afterburners. Hurdles the man, stays on his feet, inside the 20, and down at about the 18-yard line. And that right there, you can't teach speed. As soon as Dixon wanted to kick it into another gear, natural athleticism took over, and what looked like there was nothing there, Dixon made something and then some.
19 yards there on the carry, and he's up over 50 yards in this game. So 3 Bears hats are right there around 50 yards, Goss, Dixon, and Merritt.
About lost his shoes and his pants there on the play.
Only thing slowing him down right there.
First and 10 from the 19-yard line. It'll be a handoff to Wyatt Johnson, and he is wrapped up by 3 or 4 Bulldogs after a gain of maybe 1. Trying to find Goss over there along the sideline just to make sure that he is up and cool.
Tough to tell. Or tough
Unable. I think I do see him now, positioned right there by Coach Merrifield and another one of the coaches. Man in motion is Merritt. It'll be Lane on the keeper. Lane steps inside, has close to a first down. And a nice job. Lane has made some very good reads tonight, Cooper, here running the flex bone.
Yes, he has. Gain of, looks like 10, and moved the chains. First and goal now. Yeah, shifty move there.
Lane, I believe the word Coach Merrifield was using was slithery. Apropos. He now has the Bears close to the end zone once again. Let's call it first and goal. They say he's at the 7. Receivers bunched in tight. Man in motion is Merritt. It will be a give to the fullback Johnson. It's close to the 5, maybe inside of it. And Wyatt is slow to get up. And he's tapping on the ground, and he's a little shaken up on the play. Poor Wyatt has had some rough injury luck here this season and a lot of his career. And he is down in pain right now. We will take this injury timeout. 8:21 here in the third quarter. Bears leading 30-0.
Are you planning on building your dream home? Or maybe you're doing a remodel, getting your wife that dream kitchen she wants, or maybe you're updating the bathroom. Call Greg Cantwell at ProServe Custom Construction. Licensed and insured, free estimates, and serving the good people of Cause Country. Give Greg a call at 417-989-9167. That's 417-989-9167. Greg Cantwell, over 40 years of experience, ProServe Custom Construction.
It's the Central Ozark Stockyard, located just 8 miles south of Ava off of Highway 5. We hope you're having a great weekend, and we hope to see you Mondays at the sale barn. sale beginning every Monday at 11 a.m. For questions, consignments, or to schedule a farm visit, please call Marty, 417-274-7719, or Andy at 417-280-0755. Central Ozark Stockyard, sales every Monday, proud to support the Ava Bears.
Hey there, Ava Bear fans. This is Tim Reese, pastor at Ava General Baptist Church, and I am excited to not only cheer on our Ava Bears, but also to cheer you on in your journey with Jesus.
8:21 here remaining in the third quarter, and Wyatt Johnson having to get helped off. Looks like a left ankle, one that he had heavily taped coming into the game. Left leg injury there. And Johnson, boy, that's unfortunate. He worked really, really hard to get back healthy here over the last couple of weeks. And, you know, things can happen when you get a big pile formed, and looked like just kind of had to get stuck there in the grass. And, you know, you said it just a bit ago. We've seen 4 or 5 guys now.
Yep.
Get that foot planted wrong. So second down and goal at the 4, and now got all sorts of motion, and looks like going to be a penalty on the Bears. So it's going to be a procedure penalty on the Bears. Johnson getting looked at over on the table there by the athletic trainer. And bet you he's going to ask for a raise. Probably said, I didn't know that I was going to be having to work overtime, double time, triple time every Friday night, just with all the unfortunate injury luck that has taken place this year.
Yeah, no kidding. By the way, Goss is back in there at fullback, so good news there is he is okay.
It'll be second down and goal, ball marked at the 9-yard line. And, boy, it looks like our timing was all sorts of awful. Lane, I don't believe, was expecting the snap. And we had about 3 guys firing off and everyone else waiting. So we kind of lost focus here a little bit the last couple plays.
Yep, and probably could see the ball in the air right here.
Third down and goal at the 12 now, moving backwards here the last couple of snaps as they continue to look at Wyatt Johnson over on the table. Lane, 12 yards to go. He's back to pass. Got the screen set up to Grady Goss. Grady's got room. Blockers in front and into the end zone. Touchdown, AVA. Matthew Lakey, Hunter Hall, Brant Nelson. Well, almost didn't even have to block anyone because there was no one there to block.
Yeah, 12-yard touchdown pass, and that is Lane's third touchdown pass of the night.
Goss's second.
Yeah.
On the receiving end. And Jeremiah Blakely on for the extra point. Bears offense on third and goal there. The 12-yard line. Gets into the end zone. Snap down, hold up, kick there, and it is good. 7:06 left in the third. All Ava Bears. They lead 37-0.
Do you have new construction or remodeling needs? Reeves Construction can take care of you. We're family-owned, operated, and insured. You can check us out on Facebook at Reeves Construction, LLC. If you have questions about our services or would like an estimate, give us a call at 417-543-2063. Again, that's 417-543-2063. Don't get framed by the competition. Trust our reputation. It's as solid as concrete.
Go Ava Bear!
Hey there, Ava Bear fans. This is Tim Reese, pastor at Ava General Baptist Church, and I am excited to not only cheer on our Ava Bears, but also to cheer you on in your journey with Jesus. If you're not worshiping with a community of believers, we would love to walk with you in your journey with God. We gather Sunday mornings at 8:30 and 10:45. You'll experience a welcoming community of believers and an encouraging message to help you live out God's purpose for your life. We'll see you soon.
Now, Ava leads 37-0. Well, you're watching on TDH, that kind of tells the story there. You got Junior in crutches, seen Eric Harrow, he was in crutches earlier. That kind of a summary of how the years went, but still, despite it all, Ava trying to pick up win number 5 here. Kick goes out of bounds. And trying to win back-to-back games for the first time this year, Coop.
Yeah, and trying to get hot at the right time as well as we prepare for Week 10 and hopefully beyond. We went through that real tough patch in our season, really Week 1 to 4, probably our 4 toughest games, and since then have been really good. And I think getting better as well. That's kind of the main thing.
The offense dynamic has certainly changed here over the last few weeks. Now got some, see Devin Sudbury in along the D-line, and got some new guys in. Here's a counter play to Fleetwood, and Fleetwood going to be wrapped up by Leroy Hornick and a couple of other Bears on the play. Looks like Hunter Hall in there. Carter Mahan.
Made him about 4 there for Fleetwood. So there's a chance we could see him get over 100 yards in this game. But the Ava A defense holding him to 26 yards and a half was very impressive.
That's a guy who's closing in on 1,000. He will get the carry here, and Ashton Stout, what a game he's having on the defensive side of the ball. Stout has really just been pinning his ears back and flying across the line of scrimmage, and that's got to be his 4th or 5th tackle for a loss here in the game.
A loss of about 4, and he was flying.
Love to see it. It's almost like Stout now, maybe a little, is it fair to say, maybe a little pressure kind of taken off there, not being quarterback anymore and just able to focus now on his job defensively and then out there wide receiver. He's had a great game. Here's a deep throw. McCall had a man as Graven had a step on his defender but sailed it about 5 yards over his head.
Pretty strong throw from McCall right there.
It'll be 4th down now. That was 3rd and long, and it looks like Casper back to punt again. And Casper, this has got to be what, punt number 6 on the night?
Yes, punt number 6.
Snap back to him, almost blocked by Churchill. And it'll go down, takes the Cabool bounce. Ava will have it 1st and 10 from their own 30. 5:07 left in the 3rd. Ava leads 37-0.
It's game time in Cause Country. The cheerleaders are firing up the crowd, the conductor is tuning up the band, and the players are going all out in the field. Home Pride Bank is a proud supporter of the Ava Bears. We're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 4:30, and on Saturday, 8:30 to noon. Give us a call at 417-683-3211 for all of your banking needs. Now let's show the opposing team that the blue and gold runs deep in Ava. And be loud as we cheer on the Bears. Home Pride Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Looks like got some new players in the game here. I see Logan Elliott, Del Abraham, Jordan Hutchinson in. And quarterback here. I believe we got a new one too. Man in motion is Hutchinson, and it'll be a pitch to him here up at the top. Got a nice block from Abraham. Hutchinson 1st down and more across the 50, down to the 45, stays on his feet. And a nice game there from Jordan Hutchinson. Peyton Merritt, the sophomore, running the offense now. And, boy, how about that play?
Nice job by Hutchinson. He saw him break a big one last week, and maybe something for the Bears coaching staff to look at for the future. He has a lot of speed.
I've heard a lot of good things about this young sophomore Hutchinson, and kind of reminiscent when Ryland Dixon was a sophomore. There was just so many skill guys up there at the A-backs when last year really wasn't a whole lot of Friday night room for him, and kind of the same situation here with Hutchinson. He's a guy to definitely look for in the future now. Play blown up this time, and Merritt will go down on the ground. Loss of a 1, maybe 2 on the play. And we got one of our favorite things here on Friday Night, Cooper, a rolling clock right now. Knock on wood.
We'll certainly take it. Save has just been dominant. We got to this point of a running clock last week, but a little less dominant. Tonight's been 4 quarters.
It will be. 2nd down and 11, under 3 minutes here in the third. Peyton Merritt, quarterback, he will pitch it. This is Abraham, and nowhere to go. Didn't get much of a block out here on the edge and tackled. No gain or a loss of 1 on the play, and it'll be 3rd and long.
Running out of space here.
Clock continues to move.
In my stat book, only a few more spots left, which is a good thing. That means we're getting young kids in, but running into some trouble. I don't know how to solve it.
That notebook tells the story of the season in this game tonight. Cooper's print's getting smaller as we go on. Hutchison in motion and hand off to the fullback, and Cabool has it stuck on that occasion. So it'll be 4th down and long, and looks like the punt team coming onto the field here for the Bears. So now you're up 37-0. Get some young guys in, get some experience there, and just punt the football, play the field position game and defense. As Blakely will be back to do the kicking. I'll see how good Jeremiah is at pinning one inside the 20.
That's exactly what I was thinking. To get something inside the 20 or inside the 10 even. Definitely has the leg for it.
Yeah, seen him kick some deep ones last week. Has it. Will kick it high. A little bit of a wobble. And is going to take a bounce. And Ava tries to down it at the 1. And they do. Ryland Dixon, now look how excited the guys are there on special teams. Dixon gets down at the 1-yard line, pin it in. How about that punt from Jeremiah Blakely?
And he is something very special in Dixon making that play, using his speed to get there in time, just in time. And Cabool finally gets David a punt, and now they're on their own 1-yard line.
Now, Mama Blakely, we gave you as much energy as we could right there on a kick up 37-0. So that was great. They were watching the game as a family there last week. It got message. You don't get as excited as you do for the extra points anymore. You know what? That's true. We have been spoiled just with the phenomenal kicking of Jeremiah Blakely the last 2 years. And, you know, how excited will we get every time we get an extra point or anything and just automatic each time through the uprights, because it's just something we didn't see for the last decade. And I tell you what, cannot take that for granted, because he is a weapon and a difference maker on Friday night.
Sure will be missed.
He's going to be kicking somewhere next year. I don't know where, but that kid's going to have some Saturdays in his future kicking-wise. We are under 30 seconds here, and Cabool's ran 2 plays. They've gotten about 7 or 8 yards. It'll be 3rd down and about 3. As Cabool had the ball pinned down at their own 1-yard line. Now just trying to work out of the end zone. It looks like the Bulldogs are content to let this go to the end of the quarter. No cowbells at the pit tonight, what Bulldog fans are famous for. That's because it's been all Ava Bears. After 3 quarters of play, your Bears 37, Cabool 0.
It's the Cheney Monument Company, serving the area of Cause Country since 1935, providing you with all of your monument needs. Check us out online at CheneyMonuments.com to see examples of our work, or for more information, call 417-679-3720 for Rob or Angie. Cheney Monument Company, where we sell custom monuments, benches, vases, porcelain pictures, cremation urns, and more.
It's J&L Tire, the folks that want to be your tire provider here in Cause Country. Open 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. Open on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 2.
This is Jason at J&L Tire. If you need new and used tires, come see us and check out our prices. Different brands, different sizes. We got you covered at J&L Tire.
683-1551. 683-1551 for J&L Tire, located on the south side of town off South Jefferson.
Well, we got to march about 90 yards the other direction there, Cooper, as we switch ends of the field. And Cabool will have a 3rd down and short on their own 9-yard line. Got pinned back deep after the beautiful punt from Blakely and great coverage downfield by Ryland Dixon. Looks like Cabool has some young guys in, but that ain't a young guy. That's Fleetwood. He's still in the ball game. I think they're working with a second quarterback now here on the night. It looks like for the Bulldogs, Carson Long, a freshman, in the game. That's still Tyler Fleetwood, and they're trying to get him over 1,000 here in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, and you don't really blame him. He's very talented, very big, but again, that's why I brought up that point. Ava held him to 26 yards in the first half.
And he's just a junior, folks. If that kid grows any more, to be a senior. Back to pass is the new Cabool quarterback. A lefty floats it up, and a one-handed snag. They say incomplete.
Oh.
Out of bounds. Almost a da-da-da-da-da-da by Owen Casper.
I don't know how close that was, but as an official, I'd almost skip that catch. That's probably a good thing I'm not official then, because that's a degree of difficulty's got to be a 10.
You'd have Tim Donahue wrote all over you.
I'd be yeah.
Google it.
Oh, no, I know Tim Donahue. I know stories, I guess.
Trips to the right. It's a draw play, and the Bears defense, give them credit. We were fooled on that one earlier, and the young guys do a good job of keeping that one for a minimum gain. I think Ryan Corrigan in there along with Logan Churchill to help make the defensive stop. Seeing Matthew Riley in there as well. So that makes it third down, and what do you think, about 7?
Yeah, well, I think that's right.
We got Long in the shotgun, trips here at the bottom side of the field. One receiver up top, Long rolling out, trying to throw, and sails it over the head. And for a lefty, that's so hard to do sometimes, rolling out to your right, because you're kind of throwing it across your body there and unable to really plant his feet. And sails that one, an overthrow. And it'll be fourth down, and you would think punting situation for the Bulldogs.
And, yeah, quarterback Carson Long in for Cabool. He is a freshman, and that last throw had plenty of heat on it. So that's something to be excited about for Cabool. Not only is your main running back coming back next year, but that lefty quarterback looks pretty good.
Snap back to the punter, Casper, a low liner. Gets it to the 40, and that's it. Timeout on the field, 9:18 left. All Bears, 37-0.
It's Ava Building Supply, your one-stop shop for all your home improvement and hardware supplies. Offering a huge selection of interior and exterior paints, plumbing, heating, and electrical supplies, power tools, lawn and garden products, and much, much more. Our staff has the experience and knowledge to answer any of your questions about our products or your home improvement needs at Ava Building Supply, Mansfield Home Centers, where we stop to shop.
Ava offense back to work now as the clock not running. What are you doing, Cabool, scorekeeper? It'll be a handoff to the dive back. And not a whole lot of running room there. The ball actually ends up in the hands of a Cabool Bulldog as Leroy Hernick on the carry. But they're going to do one of those forward progress situations. And it'll be second down and 10. Ava, Thursday night football next week against Willow Springs to finish out the year. It'll be Peyton Merritt, the quarterback. He will keep it this time, and not too much running room. Tries to just squirt forward there on the other side. And it'll be minimal gain. Under 8.5 to play now. Ava up 37-0, and you've seen plenty. Full game shutout right now, and just about getting back on the bus and our vehicles home healthy at this point.
Yep, about that time to warm up the bus. It is cold.
And we are getting the autumn wind is brisk right now. Hutchison trying a little stutter step move, but could not get away from the Bulldog defender. That'll be a tackle for a loss. And fourth down, it looks like the punting unit coming back in and kicking from the 44. This is just about the same distance that Blakely kicked the last one. So, Dan Blakely, hard to top yourself when you kick it, pin him down on the 1.
I think it's possible.
Boy, what would the long odds be on that? 2 punts in a row down at the 1.
Love to see it.
Blakely waiting for the snap, has it. He will kick it. It's a little end-over-end spiral, and Dixon wisely lets it roll inside the 10 and marked out at the 8. Want to clap that. Excellent job, Bears special teams.
That deserves more than a golf clap.
Under 7 to play. It's all Ava. 37-0.
Sports season means traveling home and away, town to town, ball game to ball game. And your one-stop shop for all your gasoline, diesel, and convenience store needs is Signal. Whether you need a quick snack, bite to eat, or to fuel up, Signal is the place to go. Make sure you have your Signal Rewards card with you and earn rewards for purchases that you are going to make anyway. That's Signal Food Stores, Scribner Oil, proud to support local athletics.
You know, Cooper, people ask me a lot, where's your favorite place to go do a ball game in the SCA? Now, as a player, did not like playing at Cabool at all. As a broadcaster, love coming and call a game here for one reason. Have your own personal bathroom right behind us here in the press box.
It is convenient. We can make a call from there. And you said, you were talking about how the field's never in great shape. I don't know that I can believe you. I mean, this field,
I'm telling you,
insane.
I've never playing here 16 years ago or being here as a broadcaster the last few years, I've never seen it not muddy, I don't believe, here at the pit. As the Bulldogs run the ball here on first down. And, A.D. Jenkins, Superintendent Dalton, I know public education just has more money than they know what to do with. Let's get us a bathroom. Let's get some plumbing up there, the old press box, and do a little add-on, a little remodeling. Just throw in a commode.
I like
up
that
there
idea.
up top. Wouldn't that be convenient? Here's a handoff here to Fleetwood, and he dances around and has one of his biggest runs of the night. And now Fleetwood closing in there.
It'll be close. He's up to 57 yards. Still well below his average.
There's a great job containing him. Back to that bathroom there. Get Ricky Jones, Rick's Roofing, come out there, take care of the roofing stuff there on the other side of the building. Get, Greg Cantwell, come plumb the thing. We're giving the advertisers extra plugs here right now. Here is a pass completed, and it will be a first down for the Bulldogs as they get out to near midfield. And folks, that's the portion of the game that you get in a 37-0 ball game.
Yeah,
right there. We digress a little bit. Under 5.5 to play. All Bears 37-0. Back in the gun is Cabool. It'll be second down and short. And it'll be a handoff here, and there's tons of running room for Casper. Casper still on his feet in Ava territory. Across the 40, across the 30. Casper could go. Stays on his feet. Touchdown, Cabool. And Owen Casper, boy, he looks exhausted.
60 yards on the carry. And there goes the shutout.
Well, the fire truck, they're making sure they still work. Because they haven't been used tonight. Are we still under that red flag warning?
I think so. It's pretty windy today, not quite the same as yesterday, but
those 35-mile-per-hour gusts out of the west, combined with low relative humidity,
Bad combo.
It's a handoff there to Fleetwood, and he is in for the 2-point conversion. So, 5:01 left at the ball game. Our score, Bulldogs 8, Ava 37.
Missouri Ozarks Community Health Clinic in Ava is pleased to welcome Dr. Anna Bowden as a dentist in the Ava Clinic. Dr. Bowden available to see patients in the Ava Dental Clinic Monday and Tuesday, Thursday and Friday from 8 until 5 o'clock. Call us at the clinic and make an appointment with Dr. Anna Bowden, our new dentist at Missouri Ozarks Community Health. Our clinic phone number, 417-683-5739.
Jacob Tidwell of Tidwell Tree Service is proud to support the Ava Bears. And if you need tree work of any kind over the fall and winter seasons, Tidwell Tree Service is here to serve you. Fully insured professional work in a timely manner. Call Jacob Tidwell today at 543-4874. That's 543-4874. And a special shout out to Tyson Tidwell from Jacob and the crew at Tidwell Tree Service.
Well, they onside kick all the time anyway. Why would you stop now?
That's a fair point.
5:01 is on the clock, and McCall is back out on the field. And by golly, they onside kick it, and Hunter Hall has it, and he goes down wisely. And Ava will have it at about their own 43-44-yard line. So Bears have been in control throughout, but the shutout, no more. After the 60-yard Owen Casper scamper, score of 37-8. And more experience and time here for the young guys. In a season, Cooper, we've seen so many injuries. You know, these are not throwaway minutes, throwaway snaps. This is meaningful stuff right here, Friday night experience, because Cabool mainly looks like still have the varsity in.
Yeah.
I mean, Fleetwood's still in there blitzing here on first down, and there's a carry. And it goes for about 2 here for Hornick. He's going to make it 2nd down and 8. 4:39 on the clock. Rebroadcast of the game at 10 a.m. tomorrow on Cos Radio. And no college football. How'd that time out where both Mizzou and Missouri State had a bye together?
Really strange. Like you said in the sports, they both could use it.
Abraham in motion. He gets the pitch up to the top side. Nice cutback. Stays on his feet. Kel Abraham gets close to a first down. Some nice running there from the young freshman.
Yeah, a lot of talent still in the freshman, sophomore class as always. It's quite literally programmed now. And 7th grade last night picked up a win over Mountain Grove in their final game. That's a pretty big win.
Yes, indeed. Seen that 8th grade Mountain Grove team had not lost a game in their junior high careers.
Yeah.
File that one for later. Here's a handoff to the dive back. And after a couple of yards, moves the pile forward, keeps the clock running.
Flag comes out late.
We don't need no late flags here.
No, I think it's on Cabool.
What do we have?
Oh, but when you see an 8th grade sports team getting as much attention as that Mountain Grove team has in basketball and baseball,
They have,
for football, it does scare you a little bit.
Football and basketball, they certainly, you've put together a good run when the other towns are talking about it.
Exactly.
Taking notice. Now, this is a huge penalty. I'm not sure what happened. Extracurriculars, perhaps. That has marched the ball about 15 yards down.
Holding? I don't know about that. That flag was so late, I don't know that was holding.
It's after 9 o'clock. We've been up by 30 for a good part of the night. I'm not going to investigate too much.
Now, after further review, we'll let it slide.
We're just rolling with it.
It'd be nice to get a touchdown here with the young group.
Yes, how about that? That'd be a big boost. And see all the older guys here, the juniors and seniors watching on, cheering on these young dudes. Love to see that. And it will be motion. Looked like a false start on the Bears, and it is. Back it up 5. Chiefs and Bills, Sunday, 2 o'clock the pregame.
Is that a 3:05 or 3:25?
3:25. Love that extra 25 minutes there for a little last-second tailgating there in the parking lots. Lot J, always a good time there.
Why not 3:30?
Over my pay grade.
Feels like a baseball start.
Here's a pitch to Hutchinson, and he's wrapped up by McCall in the backfield. Really nowhere to go. And that will be a loss and ball at the 40. That'll make it second and a long while.
About 22 yards.
Second and a Mountain Grove for a first down.
And there was a time for Peyton Merritt to throw it. It'd probably be right now.
Why not? We're having fun. KKOZ After Dark, as Cooper said earlier. Here's Abraham on the pitch play and gets back to the line of scrimmage, but not much else, as we are closing in on 2 minutes left here in this game. Parking lots at Arrowhead, they open at 11, but they'll probably open at about 10:15, I'm guessing, because usually the traffic gets so backed up there on I-70 and 435. Just kind of almost becomes a safety issue at that point. Start letting folks in there.
Can't imagine what traffic is like.
For 4.5 hours, I can tell you from experience, that's plenty of tailgating. Plenty of time to get your grill heated up and cooled down. Got a flag on the play on a pitch here to Hutchinson at the bottom side of the field. Crosses the 35 and down around the 34-yard line. The whistle, though, is going to be a shift penalty on the Bears, and that will back it up even more. One of the things I love about Arrowhead is everyone is so proud of their food there. So everyone around in your section, they're tailgating. You got chicken wings going on one spot, brisket in another. Everybody's proud of it. They want you to try it.
Right.
I mean, you just get fooled before you even go into the game. You got to save your voice to yell for 3 straight hours.
And there will be a lot of yelling in that game.
Loud noises. Third and forever for the Bears. We're closing in on a minute. It'll be Merritt on the quarterback keeper and jumps over the right side of the line. And it'll be 4th down. Clock running here, 52 seconds and counting. And Ava looks like they'll just keep the offense out on the field. Nope. Spoke too soon. Looks like the special teams unit coming back. Front team has looked sharp.
Here we go. Yeah, chance to put another one inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, Blakely's done it twice already. We've got decisions here for player of the game coming up. Impressions Floral and the Ava RX postgame show. Punt to Blakely, or Blakely to punt, and kicks one, and it is caught. They're caught at the 16, and we'll keep it here with 17 seconds left. Ava RX postgame show up next. Folks, I made the switch to Ava RX. Katie in there. Boy, did she take care of me yesterday. I've had an earache. I haven't had an earache in over 10 years, but went to there, the Missouri Ozarks Community Health, got that checked out, got me a prescription up there, Ava RX and Katie, and had to call my insurance, work a little something out, and went above and beyond. And love Ava RX and Katie, what they're doing here. You'll hear her ad here in just a second. Owen Casper's trying to get another highlight reel play in. He's knocked out of bounds. That'll stop the clock with 7 seconds left. Big game for Casper. Now, folks, these these are kind of some painted yards a little bit here. The final numbers are going to be just a little bit skewed because of this fourth quarter, because Fleetwood and Casper, I would say the bulk of their rushing numbers have come here in the fourth quarter.
Without a doubt.
It'll be a handoff to Fleetwood. Churchill does a good job making him cut it back up inside. And tackle and ball game. Our final, Ava wins back-to-back. Our score, Ava 37, Cabool 8.
Hi, everyone. This is Tammy Barrett at Tammy Barrett Realty. And if you're getting ready to sell your home or buy a home, please give us a call. We would love to help you at any time. Or even if you're just wanting information about the whole loan process, we can help you with that also. Our number is 417-349-1981. Thank you.
Free checking with an instant debit card and full-service mobile app. That's what you get at Progressive Ozark Bank, Mansfield's locally owned community bank. Free checking that's really free, a debit card the same day, and industry-leading online and mobile banking with free mobile deposit. Open your free Progressive Ozark Bank account at the Mansfield branch or go online to progressiveozarkbank.com on your phone or computer. Progressive Ozark Bank, where people matter, here to stay. FDIC insured equal housing lender.
MS Propane, providing you with quality propane services, including the best customer support, guaranteed gas year-round, and competitive pricing for both commercial and residential. At MS Propane, our mission is to be your propane suppliers for life. Locally owned and operated, MS Propane is the hometown company you can trust for safe, reliable, clean, and affordable propane services. Serving most of Cause Country with locations in Ava, Fairgrove, Rogersville, and Kimberling City. MS Propane. Quality, excellence, reliability.
Ava Bears' big win here, folks. Just kind of set the table of contents, if you will, kind of what's upcoming here on our post-game Ava RX Pharmacy post-game show. Going to take another short break, then going to do a post-game wrap, and then keep it right here. We will do the Coach Merrifield post-game show, and we'll also try to get a couple youngsters, our Impressions Floral players of the game, up next. You are listening to Cause Radio. You watch the broadcast on TDH Media. Ava Bear fans, winners tonight. Final score, 37-8.
Saying goodbye to a loved one. You wanted to be special, wrapped in care, and provide comfort to those who remain. I'm Tony Clinking Bear Van Dyne, and at Clinking Bear Funeral Home, we've been helping those we know and love say goodbye with honor and dignity for over 100 years. We are here to serve you and your family.
Ava Bears win back-to-back games for the first time this year, trying to build a little momentum heading into the district tournament in a couple of weeks. Came to the pit in Cabool on this Friday night of action, and Ava really just a dominant four-quarter performance in this one. Ava Bears got the action started. They went after a defensive, forced a 3-and-out. They go the length of the field, an 11-yard touchdown run from Ryland Dixon. Bears are on the board 7-0. Then later in the first, a perfectly read option play from Mr. Lane, the freshman quarterback, pitches it to Thomas Merritt, and the extra point, no good. Don't say that very much with Jeremiah Blakely, but it was a 13-0 lead after one quarter. Then Aiden Lane got going again on the pass play. This one a 40-yarder. The Ryland Dixon hit him in stride, and at the 8:57 mark, second quarter, Ava led 20-0. Then Blakely comes in from 35 yards out, boots it perfect, gives the Bears a 23-0 lead, and then with just 17 seconds left, a beautiful screenplay set up, all sorts of linemen out in front blocking. A 56-yard screen pass from Lane to Grady Goss gave us a 30-0 lead at the half. Ava on 3rd and goal in the third quarter, another screen pass from Lane to Goss goes for 12 yards. Put Ava up 37-0, and then it was all cruise control in the fourth quarter, had running clock for most of it. Cabool did get a 60-yard run there for the final scoring play, the 2-point conversion for the final score of 37-8. Bears now record at 5-3 overall after 8 weeks. Next week, Thursday night football. That's right, football Thursday, not football Friday, as Ava has senior night, welcoming in the Willow Springs Bears. Come in, cheer on this senior class. They've been a good one, and let's build more momentum and try to get 3 wins in a row heading into district play. Final score, Ava 37, Cabool 8. Then